With excellent games like Super Mario Odyssey and Ratchet and Clank, and you can even point at games like Yooka-Laylee and Snake Pass, it's clear to see that the action-adventure platformer genre is still alive and well in 2018. I've got a great buried treasure for you. It's called Voodoo Vince, which came out in 2003 for the original Xbox, which we're not allowed to call Xbox One anymore. It was the original Xbox. And back then, Microsoft was trying all kinds of cool things and bringing us lots of different games. Remember Blinks the Time Cat? That's another buried treasure I could talk about. But Voodoo Vince, of course, you play as a little voodoo doll, and since we were in New Orleans, we thought we should probably talk about a buried treasure that's based in this area. And you're a voodoo doll that has to deal with all kinds of magic sort of enemies, and you have magic powers and abilities and transformation abilities. You can jump into a swamp boat and do some racing around inside of a swamp boat, and there's rocket ships and springy jumps, and you've got spin attacks and things like that as well. A lot of really, cool, classic, tried and true mechanics that we've seen in this genre many times before, but with that cool Cajun kind of flair and style. And one of the standout elements in this game is the cool music in this title. I had a lot of fun with Voodoo Vince. I don't think it blew my mind, but it definitely is a charming experience. And one of the great things about this title, it was actually remastered for Windows PCs and for the Xbox One last year, so you can hunt that down and play Voodoo Vince with updated graphics. It's not one of the games that's backwards compatible, unfortunately, so you have to dig out that giant old original Xbox. You got to find that disc somehow, and you can play it that way, or you can play the remastered game. But either way you play it, Voodoo Vince is definitely a cool buried treasure.